What's going on, everybody? This is Chris from Sit and Smoke Hookah. Today I'm bringing you guys a review on pure tobacco. The flavor today is going to be on melon berry. I'm not sure if you guys can see that. So jump right into this. The smell to this is very strong aroma to it. Picking up a lot of definitely a lot of berry smell to it. I'm leaning more towards kind of like a raspberry blueberry kind of smell, but I'm pretty sure it's mainly just blueberry that's in here. As for the melon, really smelling a lot of like kind of a cantaloupe melon to it. Initially I thought maybe it was like a honeydew or like a watermelon, but definitely the cantaloupe sticks out a lot more if it's not the only thing that's in here. As for the cut, it's basically like your average pure cut. I don't know if I've showed this before, but shredded, not super juicy, just basically right there. Very easy to work with. So I got this packed up in my my Godfather bowl with 3 haze charcoals, my coal of choice, and got a new hose, my Kamanja double wheat, and water in the base, of course. And go ahead and get this going. This has been smoking for about an hour and 10 minutes, and the flavor itself has not weared down at all. I realized with flavors like this, it tastes great for the first like 20 minutes, and then boom, it just kind of dies out, and then you're basically just sitting there smoking nothing. This, for an hour and 10 minutes, flavor has not changed whatsoever. Very consistent. The strength of it has been right there the entire time. That's a big plus. Getting some really nice clouds from this, especially with coals being that small. And like I said, the flavor is definitely still there. Now, for the flavor itself, basically, it's exactly like the smell, except it's not super strong. It's right there where you want it to be. It doesn't taste like artificial, kind of like a very natural, refreshing flavor to it. Exactly like if you had a bowl of these cut up fruits and you just ate that. It tastes very similar to this. It's not super sweet, like it doesn't taste like kind of sugar coated, just to basically make people like it more. Because this is exactly what it's supposed to be, which is like a melon and berry blend. It doesn't taste candyish whatsoever. It's a very great, very good replication of the fruits themselves. And the flavor also, when it comes down to the fruits, I realize that the berries are actually more prominent than the melon, which is kind of strange for me because usually I've seen these kind of mixes. The melon is usually sticking out more. So it's nice to see some more berry kind of coming out. It's not just going to be just melon that's just there. The melon is more, for me, it's more in the background, just kind of like complements the berry flavor itself. It's definitely like kind of like a cantaloupe tasting melon to it. I don't really taste anything else. Like I said initially, like with the smell to it, I kind of thought it was some sort of like watermelon or a honeydew, but after like the first like few minutes, then the cantaloupe definitely kind of kicked in, and then I knew it's definitely a cantaloupe. Like I can't be wrong on that one. It's definitely cantaloupe. I mean, not judging by the picture, which is a cantaloupe's picture, but it's definitely some sort of cantaloupe. This flavor is great actually, and for me, these kind of flavors, they're not really on my palate. I don't go running after these, but this one is definitely great. This would go great with a little bit of mint as well, especially their fresh mint. Pure's fresh mint's great. Other than that, I mean, it's not something I'd be smoking by myself. It is a great flavor, nonetheless, but it's just something I'd see more with a group of people, and it could also be the climate. At the moment, it's kind of windy, not windy, but it's a little cold and chilly outside. This is definitely one of the more summer smokes for me. It's just the kind of the way that the climate affects the way that you taste. But I mean, not the way that you taste, just like your mood. And this is more of like you said, something I'll be smoking when the weather's a little warmed up. But other than that, I mean, the flavor's excellent. Little pause there, but the flavor's great. I mean, no complaints about it whatsoever. I mean, I do wish that the melon was actually sticking out a little bit more. Like I said, it's nice that the berries are actually coming out more. Usually, it's the other way around. But a little bit more melon flavor to it would be, kind of nice. Other than that, I'd have to rate this a 9 out of 10, a very solid one. The reason it's not 10 out of 10, just because it's not really my thing, so just my own personal rating. So it's not something that I would give it 10 out of 10 just because it's not really my field. I guess that's the best way I can put it. But it's definitely something that people should definitely try, especially if you're into these kind of like fruity mixes. This is one that you're missing out if you haven't tried this. That's what sucks about Pure is that a lot of their flavors are great. It seems like a lot of people they don't know about it, and Pure is actually every single flavor I've tried from Pure is excellent, especially this one, which is something I don't like. I don't like these kind of mixes, but this one's great. So it just goes to show that Pure, the reason why I like this blend out of the other ones that I've tried, it seems like they're replicating more of like the natural fruits instead of going after some sort of like candy and artificial tasting thing. Like Pure, definitely it tastes like, they went after to replicate basically nature is the best way I can put it. I don't really know what I'm trying to get at here, but other than that, just kind of cut this short. And 9 out of 10 for Melonberry from Pure Tobacco. Definitely check this one out, especially for these kind of fruity mixes. I would suggest mixing it with a little bit of mint. I think that would kind of help it out a little bit more. But that's pretty much all I have to say about this flavor. Again, this is Chris from Sit and Smoke Hookah. Please comment, rate, and subscribe if you like my video. If you don't, that's cool. I see how it is. Other than that, have a good night, guys. Take care.